It's time, Power Star Live. Step into the lime. Light is too bright. The biggest stars ever coming at you live. Melanated hashtags, get bags or grab some tea. The culture on display, clapbacks for you to see. Uncut, unfiltered shade like under tree. And every Wednesday, only one place you should be. Power Star Live, every week a half hour. No one show should have all this power.
We live, baby! We are live, and listen, that is a 70-year-old black woman's body right there. You better work, Grace Jones. That's exactly what we finna do today.
We about to work.
We about to work it through this episode of Power Star Live, created for Twitter with the amazing content generated by you, Twitter. I'm Jessie Woo.
And I'm Zilla Valentine. The days of ripping off content and calling it yours are over.
Right.
We're here to give you the rundown of the funniest, juiciest, and most entertaining things that's happening on the timeline. We have our boy, Ray Love Jr., keeping tabs on what's trending and what's happening in these tweets. Ray, what do you have to share with hot hashtags?
Well, first and foremost, it's Women's History Month. Give it up for Women's History.
Yes, it is. Best month of the year, aside from Black History Month. Praise the
And
Lord.
this tweet from Josh Omolola quotes the forever First Lady Michelle Obama as saying, "No country can ever truly flourish if it stifles the potential of its women and deprives itself of the contributions of half its citizens."
That's my first lady
I
right
love
there.
that.
That's
Yeah,
my first lady.
That's forever our first lady. You got any
Yes.
more tweets for us?
You know I do. So, political force at Angela Rye tweeted, "Women who inspire, #work, #Women's History Month, #Monday Motivation," with a photo of the Duchess of Sussex, Meghan Markle, surrounded by children, and the quote, "I've never wanted to be a lady who lunches. I've always wanted to be a woman who works."
You better say
Yes.
that. And did you
Yes.
see that beautiful picture with her and all those black
It
cheering?
was
Yes.
so
That-
beautiful.
Ooh, just beautiful.
I
love that.
love hearing all that love for the women. Shout out to them. We literally wouldn't be here without you. I am made from a black woman. I hope you are too.
I'm black too.
Before we jump into this week's hot hashtags, I want to bring this tweet that we saw to your attention. It's from Alicia versus the World. She tweeted, "Pish. I want a black version of The Office. I do too." Black Twitter jumped in on this, then they dubbed it The Call Center, then laid out the characters, storylines, and the series finale.
They took it all the way there, and an overwhelming sentiment was, don't let Hollywood steal this idea.
Nope.
See, this is right here is why we have Power Star Live. You know what I mean? We want to keep the receipts.
That's why we started this show.
That when the call center does get picked up, because it will, that they know where it came from, and it came from none other than Black Twitter.
I want a cameo with that show when I'm calling into the call center on the potty.
I used to hate working at call centers, like that whole 300 calls a day requirement. That was
It'll
not,
be so
that
many
was not
love
the work of the
triangles
Lord.
at the call center.
That wasn't the work of the Lord in my life. I'm sorry.
Look, I want to make sure you guys are involved in today's conversation. Tweet us at PowerStar Live. Your tweets might just pop up during the show. And right now, I want to take time to tune into hot hashtags. We're going to get some help from my guy. He's dishing out the scoops on what's happening. He's a comedian, a rapper, and a radio personality. Make some noise for this nation's Hey, Craig. What's going on, man? Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Man, how you feeling?
Yo, I feel great. I'm here to audition for call center.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Let's get it.
You should be like the cool Dwight character. The Dwight character should sell drugs.
You know, because like, what better way to move the pack than to have a whole bunch of people making the phone calls for you?
Absolutely,
Listen.
absolutely.
So you know what? Let's get it started. We're gonna go into our segment, which is the hot hashtags. And you know what? I want to come into this segment singing a song that I love so much.
What is
Y'all
it?
help me?
Come
sing?
with it.
Whoa, 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 jail.
Whoa.
On a jail.
You must be talking about, that's a great voice. You must be talking about that CBS interview with R. Kelly.
Yes, CBS interview with R. Kelly. They let him get a chance to speak out, you know, since being arrested for new allegations against him. Let's take a look at part of the interview.
I didn't do this stuff. This is not me. I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this. I gave y'all 30 years of my career.
Robert.
30 years of my career. Y'all trying to kill me. You're killing me, man. This is not about music. I'm trying to have a relationship with my kids, and I can't do it. Y'all just don't want to believe the truth.
Props to Gayle for sitting there through all of that.
And having composure. Oprah tweeted, "Bravo, Gayle King, for calm and steady focus during the R. Kelly interview. Outstanding job." What do you think about this?
You know what kept it even calmer than Gayle? R. Kelly's Beijing. I mean, his heart did not move the entire time. It held him down. Like, if you get locked up and go to jail, you always got your Beijing.
I cannot.
I believe he can act.
He is a great actor. And you know what? It's crazy because people are getting this mistaken for the documentary. I feel like they talked a lot about the documentary, but he has new allegations. And he's not taking any responsibility.
This isn't even his first time trying to explain himself. Remember a couple years ago when he went on Huffington Post, had this same meltdown? They keep giving him chance and chance to just say no. Have you had sex with underage girls? No. That's it.
R. Kelly is like the weird co-worker who got caught putting his joint in the Kool-Aid, and you'd be like, listen, I put my joint in the Kool-Aid before, but this time it was not me. That was something else.
Exactly.
You're holding my old accounts against me.
Oh my gosh. Yes,
I wouldn't drink
what is up
apple
with
juice
that?
from R. Kelly.
I don't know. Listen, so the next one is Leaving Neverland. Now, are we canceling the King of Pop? Are we canceling Oprah?
I don't think we're going to cancel the King of Pop. I'm not, because the allegations, although damning, they come from two people who admittedly lied and testified on oath and said, hey, he didn't do anything to us. Now, since he died and they wanted money, they're doing more things. I don't know. King of Pop is a little iffy, but I don't know. Mike's dead. He can't defend himself.
What do you think, Head Crack?
That white kid has been lying his whole career. You remember when he was a rapper in that group called Quo? We didn't believe you then, and I don't believe you now. Because here's the thing. You technically had him where you wanted him if this was true years ago. But you went on a stand and was like, at the end of the day, no, he didn't do it. He didn't do it. He didn't do none of this stuff. Right. And now you want to come back on because your lights flickered a little bit and you need a couple dollars?
What do you think about people trying to cancel Oprah for her interview with them called After Neverland?
Here's the thing. As a male, I ain't never watched Oprah. So I'm not really affected, by this whole situation at all. But, I mean, it's grimy a little bit because this ain't the first time Oprah, pulled a fast one on somebody within the community. And granted, if you got that creepy uncle who's doing weird things, you got to tell on him. But you look at the Monique situation. Monique was like, yo, I told you not to interview my parents. What did she do? She went and interviewed her parents, betrayed the trust. And she had Mike on the show before.
Yeah.
Went to his house. I think she petted Bubbles.
Well, I'll say this. I feel that Oprah has always used her platform to always bring attention to sexual abuse and the grooming factor. And when you watch the Leaving Neverland special that she had, she didn't really use it to put shame and blame on Michael, but she used it to talk about the grooming process. And that's something that we all need to be aware of, which is, a lot of us have been victims of molestation, have been victims of sexual abuse, and grooming plays a huge part. So I love it.
Speaking of grooming, we'll move on to a lighter topic. Future got into beef with the BBWs. Apparently one woman said, hey, Future didn't let the big women into the club, but it turned out to be the club. What do you think about big girls going to the club?
Well, clearly some of those women were big Future fans.
You get it? Badoom.
And that probably wasn't a Future play. That's the promoter play, because he was trying to get more people in the club.
Exactly.
Simple mathematics.
It turns out that she did DM Future and found that it was the club story, and Future didn't have anything about it. She asked him to talk on it, and Future was like, nah, you lied on me. No.
Well, I just feel like this, whether you BBW, CCW, WWW. I don't know why y'all is trying to party with Future at this point with all the things that come up with Future every other day in the timeline.
Well, Future's name sounds like a Game of Thrones character, Navidius of House Lannister.
Yeah, it's like, why y'all trying to party with Navidius? I'm sorry.
You stand a 50-50 chance getting pregnant.
Exactly. Why are you still trying to party with Navidius? I don't know.
I want to party with Will Smith. I'm a huge Will Smith fan, but I'm not sure I'm here for him playing Richard Williams and Serena Williams and Venus Williams' father. I'm not here for that.
It's almost like when Tom Cruise played a black guy in Tropic Thunder. Like, they gonna have to darken him up so much just to get him in the ballpark of being as dark as him. But Will got the acting chops. I totally think he could pull it off.
Will can act, but I don't want to see Will Smith act anymore. I saw him act in Concussion. I saw him act in After Earth. I'm going to see him act in Aladdin. I just want Will Smith to be Will Smith. I want Will Smith to get on camera.
That's what Facebook Watch is for. He has the new Facebook Watch show, which is amazing. You know him and Jada, the first lady and first bishop of Facebook Baptist. So, they taking over Facebook, and it's great. So I think that's another outlet you can use to see that. Last, let's talk about Kodak Black and Lil Wayne. Now, did you see the video that surfaced of him kind of shading Wayne a little bit?
I did. And here's the thing. Like, if you're going to call somebody out, say something bad about somebody in a public forum, it'd be cool if you did it while they were there. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kodak Black's that bad little kid that you got to keep reminded not to eat crowns.
He said somebody.
Yeah.
He
said somebody told him Lil Wayne was coming. So he was saying, yo, where Lil Wayne at? Where Lil Wayne at? Then he looked up to the booth and was like, yo, you lied to me. You should have died as a baby. Talking to the guy who told him Lil Wayne was coming.
Oh, so
that was the story.
That's what that was.
Yeah, so when Reginae and everyone came up, he was like, yo, y'all don't even know the whole story. Your little old bald head daughter.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
wow.
that's when I think it kind of.
I know black people from the ghetto always like calling somebody bald-headed.
And then, you know, her mama wasn't having that. Then everybody mama wasn't having that because you calling a little black girl bald-headed. So I don't know.
I was hoping that smoke was really directed towards Wanye from Boyz II Men.
It really
That's
was.
oh,
wow.
But speaking of music, I want someone, Power Star Live with it. Can you guys please send me the good Solange album? Because the one I got don't work. Like, it's not good.
Let's step aside because the beehive about to kill Zilla.
And she got them hands.
Solange with the Beehive. I'm sorry, Beehive is just not for me. I don't smoke enough to like Solange's album. Ray?
Listen.
Yeah, come on, Ray. Come on through.
I want the good album.
Solange gave y'all a seat at the table.
Thank you.
Okay, now
She's not giving us anything like that ever again.
She's trying to prepare us for what we have dealt with outside in this world.
Hello,
Black people.
amen. Hallelujah.
This album is for those of us who are trying to vibrate at a higher frequency. So let her live and let us.
Ooh, I saw things.
I just want to be on that frequency because I don't get it. I need you to be on beat. I need you to say more than one word in a song. Like, I need that.
Listen, I saw things I imagined. Period.
Diversify your beats, brother, and then you can join our crowd.
Oh, amen.
I don't want to be a part of that crew.
As a person
I don't
who
smoke.
has heard firsthand about what happened in the elevator, Solange, you just dropped 2019 Thriller. And you keep doing you, baby. I believe in you.
I don't want smoke. Solange has a party every year at Essence Fest in the hood of New Orleans.
Yes.
And I walked in, I did the Homer Simpson. I was like, whoa. I was like, yo. And I was talking to Kelly Rowland's husband, Tim, and he was like, yo, me and Jay went there the year before, and we stayed in the car the whole time. And I was like, I see why. It was a brick building with a roof that had no roof.
Yeah.
It just was sky. And I was like,
It's just her
that's
vibes.
it.
You know she's different.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I love her. She's my Cancer sister.
So-
Shine on, Solange. I love it.
Heck, what's going on with you? What do you got coming up next?
Big things popping, man. I just dropped a brand new video today on YouTube called Machine Gun Rap. It is pretty much a whole wild ride over pop culture, social media. I even addressed the whole Gucci debacle that happened the other week with the old, blackface turtleneck. And interesting lyrics over dope visuals, shot, directed, edited myself.
Word. I'm gonna give you 20. We gotta say goodbye to you, but I'm gonna give you 20 seconds to say what you want as you walk off the stage. We call this the power walk.
Don't mind if I do.
There you go.
Yo, follow me on all social media at Headcrack, HEADKRACK. The Machine Gun Rap video is out right now. Leave a comment and also keep supporting Power Star Live because it's not all about me. This is a dope platform and it's giving y'all the time to shine, man. I am Headcrack and I hope to see you in the future. Machine Gun Rap out now. I'm out.
I love me some hair crack, and his skin looks so nice in person.
Right.
That's what's up.
He's so clear. He know he can drink his water. All right, keeping the spirit of Women's History Month going, y'all, we have to give a major shout out to our sister, Queen Latifah.
Jersey.
Jersey's in the house for real.
Yeah, she's putting up $14 million into affordable housing in Newark, New Jersey, Brick City. This queen of rap is using the housing unit that's going to be available in 2021. So big ups to you, Queen Latifah. Shout out to my girl Dana. And speaking of hip hop royalty, this week Shine On highlights my guy, the messiah of hip hop himself, Jaden Smith. This young lad is the son of Will and Jada Pinkett Smith. He has a foundation called Just Goods, and they're joining forces with the First Trinity Missionary Baptist Church to deploy a mobile water filtration system known as Waterbox in Flint, Michigan, that will reduce lead and other potential contaminants.
Great. And Jaden also traveled out to Michigan this past weekend with his proud mother, who tweeted out to her son, "I really enjoyed our trip to Flint yesterday, where I witnessed you unveil your first water filtration system to First Trinity Church. Your desire to innovate to help Flint have access to clean water makes me so proud."
She loves her son so much. I just love how much she loves him.
Yeah.
Jaden's decision to use this platform to make a much needed difference in Flint, Michigan the community, and many people tweeted about it, wondering why he isn't getting more attention than Tristan Thomas and Chloe. Everyone was talking about that. No one's really talking about Jaden as well, what he did. Jared Sawyer Jr. tweeted something about the federal government. He said, Jaden Smith is only 20 years old and had the goodwill to provide clean water to the residents of Flint. What's taking the federal government so long?
Right.
Look, when you commit a crime and poison a bunch of people and you got to defend yourself for a decision that you made, you don't clean it up. If you make a mess, though, clean it up. Your mother should have taught you better.
Right. You know,
Just
Trump
saying.
is busy tossing his wig back and forth in the White House, I guess. So, you know, whenever he gets some free time, he'll address
We should
real
mix
issues
Trump's
that we
tanning
have.
water we should mix Trump's tanning solution with Flint water.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree.
definitely.
Contaminate the tan.
Kudos to you, Jaden, again. Let's give him a round of applause. See, that's how you extend Black History Month right there by
Prince
you know,
Jaden.
giving us some Black excellence.
Yeah. I like this next segment. You know
Yes,
what
I
this
do
next
too.
segment is? This week, and we're going to talk about who's beefing. This beef almost broke the damn timeline. It was Khloe Kardashian versus Jordan Woods and Black Twitter, and Tristan Thompson was the special guest referee.
Yes,
it was
indeed.
crazy.
As we all know, Tristan only allegedly cheats on Khloe on weekdays, and one of those days he allegedly, and I want to stress allegedly cheated with little sister Kylie's best friend Jordan Woods.
Khloe took her Twitter fingers and let the people know her thoughts on everything except Tristan. This long tweet, it was a really long tweet, but the meat of it is she said, called Jordan a liar and explicitly states that Jordan is the reason that their family broke up, not Tristan.
Right.
And all his cheating
now,
ways.
this was in response to an appearance Jordan made on Jada Pinkett Smith's Red Table Talk. But before Jordan could even pick up her phone to respond, Black Twitter came into the rescue.
Dun, dun, dun.
This tweet from I Write All Day hit the nail on the head.
I love this one. She said, oh, shut up, will you? You ain't care about when Tristan cheated the first 50, 11 times. You ain't care when he was sharing his Groupon peen with the whole entire world while you were pregnant. Why do you care now? You're a bird. You're a whole pterodactyl.
You know, like,
A whole pterodactyl.
That's a lot. But you know what? I love how Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith, you know, they took to Facebook Baptist and they did what they had to do to set up the fact that Jordan Woods is someone who came from a great family background.
Yeah.
She has a great father who used to be a legend in the TV industry. And they also made sure to let everyone know that while the Kardashians are dragging her, the Smiths are going to uplift her. And that's why Black Twitter
Groupon even knew about it. They took that tweet and Groupon was like, no, don't include us in that. We like Jordan and the Smiths.
Ray, can you read us some more Black Twitter versus Khloe tweets? They're like bedtime stories at this point.
Yes. Even after Khloe came back on Twitter and rightly blamed Tristan for the breakup of the family, the tweets didn't stop. This tweet from Natural Bella says, the thing we #Black Twitter had to reprimand you. For you to figure this out, shaking my head.
Yeah, Black Twitter had to get on Khloe for her to apologize and be like, you knew it's Tristan's fault.
Right, like,
it's been his fault. The first 50, 11 times.
Yes.
Listen,
Does it take a billboard?
The deaconesses of Black Twitter wasn't having that.
At all.
Not at all.
They came through with the prayer cloth like, sis, this is not right.
Exactly. You have any other tweets?
Yeah, so we have at Zoo Magus, who tweeted Black Twitter with Jordan Woods looking at Khloe Kardashian like. And as you can see, it's this picture of Colin Kaepernick with the Black community looking at
I
her like, what's
love
up?
that one. When I
That's
saw
right.
that, I kikied, I hollered, I cackled.
Yes.
That's what it really felt like. We got to support each other
Stand
in
together.
a whole nother way. And there's so many more layers to this story. I would love to keep talking about it, but we only got 30 minutes for the show, so we got to move on, Jesse.
Yeah, we're all Kardashianed out at this point.
Kardashian.
Ray, any other tweets? Did anybody else have to chime in?
So yeah, Safari seemed to be over it all as well, and he tweeted, this generation is so caught up in other people's lives, it's a little scary. When I was younger, people didn't care this much about you. You couldn't pay me to give a bleep about other people's lives. People put more energy into people they don't know more than they do themselves.
I don't
Like,
know
what's
about
up with
that.
Yeah.
I mean, we lost Princess Diana because people cared so much.
Yeah.
We
It's
cared
just
about a lot of
ironic
stuff.
hearing someone like Safari say that. Safari done been on Love and Hip Hop LA, Atlanta, New York, Love and Hip Hop Jamaica.
We done seen all of him.
Your career is based off of everybody caring about what you're doing.
Safari has
Safari
taken the
challenge.
title as the most famous hype man in the history of life. So moving right along, this is one of my favorite parts of the show. It's time to flex some star power. This dude burst onto social media with 6 simple words. Why you asking all them questions?
Hey.
With nearly 400,000 Twitter followers and over 2 million IG followers, he's currently cracking audiences up on Nick Cannon's Wild 'N Out series. And with a comedic style ranging from ratchet to absolutely ridiculous, Emmanuel Hudson is riding his own wave. Let's check this out.
Don't say nothing. What's up, baby? Nah, I'm chilling at the movies. What you doing? Nah, I ain't lying. Why would I lie about that? Because you said you watching Wild 'N Out and you see me getting married to some hoochie. Oh, nah, baby, that ain't me. Nah, that ain't me. Nah, baby, that's Jacquees.
Welcome to Power Star Live.
Yeah. What's going on?
So happy to have you. How you feeling today?
I'm feeling pretty good, man. Blessed and highly favored.
Amen.
We all know you're funny as hell, but we didn't know you were also an artist. You drew a dope picture of Cardi B.
Oh, yeah, man.
That was
I'm
amazing.
tryna-
That was
yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
It looked kind of like
You look like a hood Basquiat.
like Rihanna.
You see how I captured the
like
details in
Jocelyn.
the breast?
The veins?
Yeah, those are the veins in the breast.
You're better than Twitter Picasso.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Now, do you have anything to say about the whole Jordan Woods and the Kardashian situation?
That ain't none of my business, man. I really don't like to dive into other people's business. They've been doing as a matter of fact, yes, I do. Shout out to the Kardashians because they have everybody in the world paying attention to them when they have, I'm not gonna say they don't have any talent because clearly they have talent to make people pay attention to them. They're one of the richest, families on this earth.
Richest families on
So
earth.
that's the only salute to them.
How do you walk the wire between going in, like say your co-star DC Young Fly, versus being sort of in your lane and not saying I'm not going to touch this?
It's different because when you actually find yourself around those people, you got to keep that same energy. You know what I'm saying? So I found myself around the Kardashians and Kanye just a few weeks ago. So it's like, why would I sit here and have anything negative to say or comment when I'm potentially around these people a lot? So I like to keep the same energy wherever I go. So if I don't like you, you're going to know I don't like you in person and online. So I have nothing against the Kardashians. So whenever I'm around them, it's like,
It's love. They seem like
all
they're really
love,
cool,
yeah.
but sometimes you got to tell people, yo, you out of pocket. That's just.
that ain't none of your business.
None
If
of my
you-
business.
that's the type of person I am. I mind the business that pay me.
Hey man, ooh, I need that on a t-shirt. Now you've mastered the art of combining your comedy and your music, and people have been so responsive to that. Why do you think that's so?
Because honest comedy is the best comedy. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people ask me what made you come up with Ratchet Girls. Ratchet Girls. You know what I'm saying? Honest comedy is the best comedy.
Yeah.
What's the most ratchet thing you've seen from a ratchet girl?
You're not gonna believe me if I tell you.
Let's
Be
chime
careful
in.
now. Be careful now.
I was in Walgreens, and there was this girl with the baby. She was trying to get her receipt because the Plan B didn't work.
Ooh.
I cannot.
She got the whole baby right here, and it's like, well, it didn't work.
She waited 9 months.
Hey, man.
That's pretty ratchet.
That's kind of pretty a legit reason. Like, if
That
I
is.
got that was pretty ratchet.
So we got this new game we want to play here. It's called First Tweets. We're going to read you some of your very first tweets, your really, really early tweets. And I want you to sort of explain what the hell were you thinking when you tweeted them.
Look at his face.
You ready for this?
I wasn't prepped on this.
Don't worry.
Well,
Don't
you
worry.
tweeted one that said, I hate it when ugly people call me ugly. It'd be so funny. You tweeted that one. It's right there up on the screen right there. I hate
You know
it when
what's
ugly
funny
people
about
call me
that?
ugly.
You call yourself ugly all the time.
That
So-
don't count. I know me. I know me.
So you can call yourself ugly, but other people
Of
can't
course,
call you
of course. But it's like, I think if I can remix that tweet, I think, as I gotten older, I hate when other people like tell me I look like somebody that's already ugly. I hate that, because then the sad part is it be kind of true, because they got some of my features, so it's like I have to question am I?
Who they tell you look like?
I get compared to like objects. So I mean, it's already out there. I get I've got the Predator because of the dreads.
Oh no.
I got compared to a pair of Team J's.
Ooh.
And don't nobody wear Team J's like that. So that one kind of hurt.
They tell me I look like Exhibit, and I felt a way about that.
Exhibit? Nah.
That same thing I said.
More like a moon pie.
Let's go
Moon
to
pie.
let's let's go to a funnier. Well, I don't know, this tweet's more interesting. It looks like you were responding to someone and you said, could be slicker if you had some bullfrog nukas splashed on some scuba diving flippers after they've been dipped in Lay's chips grease. Can
You was high, weren't you?
Yeah. Can you
That was
explain
sent on 420, wasn't it?
I don't smoke.
Okay.
By the way, I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's a recipe that the candy lady in the neighborhood has. Or something. I don't know. I can't remember that. You guys are the FBI.
Okay.
We are.
We have another one. Yes, I finally found out what hashtag OOMF means.
One of my-
and nobody told me. I figured it out on my own.
One of my followers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you remember where you were at the time where you were at your Twitter journey?
How'd you
when
figure that out?
tweeted
Because it took me a while to figure that out too, and I was too prideful to ask somebody what does that mean.
What is wrong with y'all? Going back to my, I don't know.
This is a Twitter show. It's based on Twitter.
It's Twitter.
I don't know. I have no idea where I was, why I tweeted that.
Well, do you remember how you finally realized what hashtag 00? I'm sorry.
Zero. See what I'm saying?
My followers, man.
Well, it just means one of my followers, I guess.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, Emmanuel, I want to thank you very much for coming.
I
through the
appreciate
Power Star
y'all.
Live. Sorry we had to dig up all your FBI tweets.
I know he's so uncomfortable.
You know what I mean? I can tell you the app to where you can delete them because.
Yeah, please.
But I'm gonna give you 20 seconds to make up for this. You can say whatever you want, do whatever you want, but you gotta, get off the stage so we can finish the show.
Okay, cool.
Thank you for coming through, my dude. Give me
Yeah.
give me that.
Give it up again for Emmanuel Hudson.
Rise, oh yeah, it's time.
Shout out
Power
to Philip
Star.
Hudson. I couldn't be here without you. That's my little brother. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Emmanuel Hudson. And all my haters out there, you going to hell.
The culture clapbacks for you to see. Uncut, unfiltered shade like on the tree.
Oh, I'm so sorry. The whole mic fell off.
If you want to keep up with all Emmanuel's ridiculousness, make sure you follow him on Twitter at Emmanuel Hudson. All right, so you know Emmanuel Hudson is a clown. We're gonna keep that same energy going. Temps across the country have dipped. Folks seem to have forgotten it's still winter, but we got a little reminder for y'all. Check this out.
Hello, it's winter. We getting mid, cause it's snowing, but it's winter. Hello, about 3-4 weeks ago, it was what? 3 degrees. It's a heat wave. It's winter. Hello, it's winter. Hello, it's winter. Hello, it's winter.
It's winter. Hello. Oh, sorry, my bad. All right.
It's too cold for it to still be winter. I'm ready for spring to come. I've been watching a lot of Game of Thrones, so I know winter is coming, but it should have came and went. This is the longest night.
Yes, it is. All right, guys, let's check out some more tweets with Ray Love Jr. I'm sorry. Do you have anybody tweeting us right now at Power Star Live today? What's going on in the tweet?
We sure do. So we told you to add us, and you did. At Mike Ben 96 tweeted, "You guys are dope. Non-stop laughs from this comedian right here. Loving the content from the host. Keep it coming. Hashtag Power Star Live."
Hey, well, thank you so much.
Yes,
for
we
tuning in,
lit,
guys.
yeah.
We appreciate you so much.
So let's scroll on to another one of my favorites. This one is called Origin of a Meme. This segment gives you the backstory to all of your favorite memes and or GIFs. Now, see, we're gonna let you in on where they come from, how they all got it started, and then you guys already know that once Black Twitter gets a hold of something like this, it's all over the place, it's everywhere.
Yes, I remember this meme all too well. It went viral. It's the roll safe meme. You know, the meme where the guy is tapping his head.
Yo, this one was serious. It took over the timeline for sure. Ray, can you tell me about the origin of that meme? The dude was everywhere.
Absolutely. So you know Black Twitter is not just here in the US, but Black Twitter is worldwide.
Yes, it is.
So this week's meme origin highlight started when a screenshot of British comedian / actor Coyote Iwumi was taken as he was grinning and pointing his finger on his temple. He was playing a character named Reese Simpson, aka Roll Safe, in the web series Hood documentary.
Wow.
Yeah, so in this scene, the actor pointed to his head saying, "I think Rachel is beautiful because she's got brains." Take a look at this.
Yeah, man, I think Rachel's beautiful because she's got good brains.
series, certainly.
I just got him
Wow,
myself.
yeah, that's so hilarious. I knew it started from that, but I didn't know it started from that. That's a great web series. So we all need to pick it up. Black Twitter is really really undefeated.
It is. Now, because the pettiness was all too real, at MansTYYY, I hope I said that right, girl. She said, if you get curved twice, then you didn't get curved at all, because 2 curves make a circle, which means you're back at your starting point.
I am not mad at that at all. That is actually really great logic. Check this one right here from T-Mello_Clint. It was savage with his tweet. He said, you can't disappoint your parents if you never made them proud in the first place.
Wow.
He got a point there, but I'm gonna need you to step it up just a little bit. This is a fun one. Tweet us at PowerStar Live. Let us know if there are any memes you really want us to break down. We'll get to the origin of them.
Yeah.
I think I saw one that said, if you don't check your bank account, you can never tell when you're broke. And then they tap their forehead. But y'all, guys, another 30 minutes has flown by. It's come to an end already.
Now it's time to say goodbye to all our Twitter friends.
But we've got to end it with the best thing you'll see all week. This is where our social media maestro, Ray Love Jr., highlights the greatest content coming from you all. And this week, we're going to the house. Morehouse College math professor Nathan Alexander is getting our love this week. Just know, he may be the best babysitter in Atlanta, and we in Atlanta, so I need to go see if I can get babysat, because he look good.
I'll go drop you off later.
Sorry, y'all.
I'll drop you off after the show.
Yeah, hey, Professor Ogilvy. How you doing? I'm sorry, I just cut you off. Go ahead. Go ahead, Ray.
Yeah, so Nathan, AKA Teacher Bay, was teaching class last week when one of his students walked in strapped with his jit. So they couldn't find a babysitter, so they had to bring the little one to learn math too. Instead of kicking his student out, Professor Alexander actually held the baby the whole time so his students could take notes.
Oh, check this out right here. This is the original photo captured by Original Vaughn, at Original Vaughn. And it shows the professor holding the baby strapped to his chest. The baby looks so comfortable. And of course, this tweet went viral. Local media picked it up, as well as some celebrities.
Aww. Director Ava DuVernay said, bravo, Professor Nate, and to your dedicated student. Now, Professor Nate, like I said, we do film in Atlanta on Wednesdays, and I got something you can hold.
I used to bring my child.
Ooh, the first is real.
It's a PG-rated show. I used to bring my child everywhere when she was a little girl, everywhere.
Wow.
I brought my daughter to the Watch the Throne listening session.
Man, you got to salute young parents out here still getting their education,
definitely.
taking care of the kids.
Well, y'all, it's a wrap for today's episode of Power Star Live. We want to thank Emmanuel Hudson and Crack for stopping by today. And we got to thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to add us during the week. Don't wait till today. Just add us all day, every day at Power Star Live for any and all content you want us to see.
That's right. Remember, this is your show, so let us know how you want it.
Yes.
All right. So be sure to come back here next Wednesday at 4 p.m. Me and my wig will be here. Did y'all like my wig today?
Yes.
Did y'all see the brown?
New hair alert.
New wig alert. Me and my wig will be here next week, and so will Zilla and his hairline.
Yes.
Stay tuned for another
Black
episode
hairlines
of Power
matter.
Star
Black
Live
hairlines
next
matter.
Wednesday at 4 p.m.
Black Twitter, stay undefeated.
Woo.
Rise, oh yeah, it's time, Power Star Live. Step into the lime, light is too bright. The biggest stars ever, coming at you live. Melanated hashtags, get bags or grab some tea. The culture on display, clapbacks for you to see. Uncut, unfiltered shade like under tree. And every Wednesday, only one place you should be. Power Star Live, every week a half hour. No one show should have all this power. Power.